Okay, so my name is Joseph Bean. This is my presentation for my script idea, and as you can see, it's called Message in a Bottle. Okay, so the plot is my main character Finley lives in a world where there's only two ways to meet a partner in life: by sending a bottle across a message, with a message in across a body of water. It's like based in a world where love can only be acquired by doing something that's been a rule that's been made up. It can't be acquired by doing your own free will, because in the past it hasn't worked out. But by putting a rule on it, it's made it out so that it's made it so it's tried to be free, but it's not, and people can't realise that, and it's the youth that are realising that it's not the best way to live. And so he ends up doing this for 11 years, and at the same time as a girl called Sky, who's been doing it for 11 years as well. And he's fallen in love with Sky, but he can't do anything about it because that's not the way you do things in this world. You can't do it that way, and all his life he's been told he can't. So the genre and universal theme. So the genre is a postmodern romance, if that is a genre. It's not a teenage romance. It's more of a mature kind of romance. It's yeah, that's probably romance is fine. And the universal theme is love conquers all. It goes through a challenge to try and win the love of Sky. So my journey, I wanted to put this in because it's been hard to get to this final idea. I started off with a kind of historical war script for quite some time. I was really dead set on that. That changed a couple of times, and then I thought I want to maybe sort of pull back a little bit. Went on to an idea about listening to space and about the kind of connotations and the kind of storyline surrounding that, the mystery involved with that kind of work, and that involved a small romance story, which led on to me thinking about romance and thinking more deeply into that. So I came up with another story after that about a boy risks his life to try and save someone that he really likes. And then I thought that's a little bit too cliche after meetings with JC. I thought, okay, I'm going to change it again. And I took on the idea of exchanging a gift, something that was sentimental meaning. And then again, I thought that was a little bit too cliche, so I retracted that idea and I wrote another idea about a private investigator who kind of lives a shielded life, and is someone who's introduced into his life that kind of changes his outlook, and he has to kind of face like his demons from inside, from the past. And then finally I thought, okay, after feedback from JC, thinking it's been done before, I thought I want to try this one, and I had a meeting with JC and said it has got a lot of potential, and that kind of drove me forward, and I've worked on it and finally come up with this idea. The logline and tagline, I thought about that myself. The tagline, sending messages in a bottle but bottling up the messages, and logline, a magical world is where magic is used to find one true love. Two people struggle to find it even though it's right in front of them. The inspiration, when I was a kid I used to play a game called Fable, and Fable 2, the kind of design, as you can see, the actual background is from Fable, and the two characters and that kind of magical world it was based in is what really kind of gave me the feel of the film, which is kind of what sparked off the entire kind of story and that kind of thing. So I did a bit of research and I watched some films, and I watched a film called What If. It's a Canadian film, and I thought I'd show you all the trailer just to give you an idea of what I kind of went through to kind of think that's a cool idea. Thank you, Rob, I appreciate that. Yeah, here we go.
I just had sex, I'm about to eat nachos! It's the greatest moment of my life! Oh, did you guys meet? Wallace,
Hi.
This is my cousin Chantry.
Yes! Oh, yeah!
Thank you for being so gracious in victory.
I'm gonna give you my number. We should hang out.
Yeah.
My boyfriend will be worried about what happened to me. So, friends?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Friends. Is this always how you make friends? Like it's a business deal?
Yeah, actually, it's just my style.
Oh, it's quite unnerving, but it's good. In fairy tales, love inspires you to be noble and courageous, but in real life, love is just an all-purpose excuse for selfish behaviour.
I don't know if you are actually cynical or just a super crazy romantic cheeseball.
So, Wallace, we should talk about the complex issues of our time. Can men and women really be friends, or do you secretly want to bang Chantry?
She has a boyfriend.
Ben, Wallace is here.
Hi, thanks for coming by. Are you trying to sleep with my girlfriend?
Oh, no, God, I wouldn't.
Don't worry, we're just talking, guy. Okay.
You can't interact with a woman without sex screwing it up, but I can, because I'm a grown-up.
That's so adorable that you really believe that.
Oh my God, Ben, are you okay?
I'm sorry! You look fine!
So, this Wallace guy,
We're friends?
I already called dibs on him. Dahlia, you barely know him. Can I help you? I'd like to try on that dress. It's a size 2. Are you a 2? Yes. I'm gonna get the measuring tape. I'm a 2.
Yes.
I need you to come in here.
What?
You kind of stuck. Your eyes closed.
Yes. You okay?
I'm not sure about anything. I've been offered a job in Taiwan. I'll be gone soon.
It's very easy to be cynical about love until you've had that instant connection. If you're lucky, it happens once in a lifetime.
100% honesty is the foundation of any relationship.
What? You are 100% honest with Nicole? Yes. Everything?
Yep.
What, New Orleans 2006? What was her name? Fabia? Yeah, she did look like a woman, to be fair.
99% honesty is the foundation of any relationship.
That was a video that kind of the film I watched that kind of sparked off the entire kind of feel of the film and the kind of magic of it. So personal inspirations, I've always worn heart on my sleeve ever since I was a kid. When it comes to love, I feel like 10 times over. Kind of devoted feeling about that. Kind of, I only really see that in a fictional world. Only working in a fictional world. No one else really wants to tackle that. It's kind of what inspired me to write the short script. It's about the kind of world I can imagine it kind of existing in. I've always preferred my own imagination to the real world, and I guess the story is kind of a homage to that. And I love the concept of the underdog, someone who has to go through something to get somewhere. Doesn't matter if it's love or if it's just like a race or whatnot. I just like that kind of idea. The setting is like a countryside, like a British countryside, but something very magical. And I'm thinking it's out there, but Lake District would be a great place to film this. And I have location kind of already set in the mind from when I'm looking at Google. And yeah, so that's the kind of setting I would like it in. Feel the film, I kind of got this little mood board together, kind of like wooden beams and fireflies and stars and kind of like a warm fire. Gone into costume as well, kind of what kind of costume the people of this world or the characters would wear, kind of like waistcoats and but not like old, not like Victorian. I mean like a modern version kind of style. So it's based in a world that, like Fable, is based back in like the 1500s. This world is the same kind of world, but the fashion and the kind of style has kind of continued on, but been made more modern. So the casting, the kind of design, Finley to be a kind of a generic kind of looking lad, the sky to be completely and utterly magnificently beautiful, to show the kind of challenge that he's got to go through. The grandma just kind of not like a bit like a crazy grandma, to be honest. She's kind of been through what the old world was like. The dad kind of stern, and the mum like generic mum like Deborah off Everyone Loves Raymond. Budget and potential, so fuel for travel, around like £60, kind of there and back. I mean, we'd go there, stay there, come back. about £30 to get there, £30 back. It's a general kind of budget for that. For props, we've got a lot of things like bottles, and there'll be a lot of bottles in this. So around £100 for like a safety limit. Actors £50 each. Or that could come down, hopefully, if people want to do it for free, that would be great. Budget around £100 for food. So the overall budget I kind of rounded up to £700 because you could get a lot more things in that. If you needed any like safety barriers, it could fall over, but that would be the maximum kind of budget for the film. With the potential, I think this film is festival material, and I think it could win an award. Fits kind of creative style and original idea. So heads of departments, I've got Rebecca Turner, production designer, Rob Pennell for director of photography, Gage Pickering for grip, direction department Dawson, production department Katie Wynn, sound department Paul Osborne, costume department Jordan Bowers, lighting department Emmanuel, editing Paul, I put Paul twice, so yeah, because he wants to be an editor as well. Location department Max, and script Becky Pemberton. So thank you, and any questions?
What made you choose the Lake District as a place to do it?
When I was a kid, I used to go to Lake District quite a lot, and it is somewhere to escape. You come from like the town and you have your problems, but the Lake District, it all just goes. And having that personal experience with the Lake District is like somewhere I can imagine this world being. It's a completely beautiful world. Everyone gets along, but the problem is, there's always a problem, and this is the problem of how people find love. And so I kind of wanted to have this kind of really peaceful feel, but at the same time to have this underlying problem, and almost to be like a disguise, a mask, so you kind of get taken away by the breathtaking views and everything, but yeah, you see this kind of problem. But yeah, generally, because it's just a magical place to be. It really is. Like, yeah, you can almost feel it in the air when you're there. It's great. Yeah.
What made you want to take on this story?
Different things. I think just I like the genre of romance anyway. It's one of the oldest stories being told since Stone Age times. Even before that, ghost stories and romance. They just work, and I like that about it. You can just see the raw business in it. I think, yeah, personal reasons as well, and just all from my life really. I think I wanted to do something challenging, and when I started with the war idea, it was something I was interested in. It wasn't a completely challenging idea, and I wanted to do something that would kind of challenge me personally. Probably took it a little bit too far, but basically that's why. Yeah.